has kind of bailed on me and she wanted to go play with a friend, so she's hanging out outside on the play set. But we still have this damp towel from we were gonna do to make the heart design on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that process, maybe by myself for right now, and she might join me later. We'll have to see.
Hey, you're tie-dyeing without me.
Well, you were outside playing with your friend and this was still wet from us earlier. So I was gonna get this one all prepped so we can add some color to it. So remember I said we were gonna do like a heart?
Yeah.
So in order to make a heart, you have to make it what's called symmetrical. That means it's the same on both sides, right? So we're gonna start by taking a washable marker. Well, it is pink, but it's washable. It can't
And that's
be,
a brand new marker. I never used that one before.
so the marker can't be permanent because you have to be able to wash it out. Otherwise, you'll see this when the tie-dye is all done. So I'm gonna make a heart. I'm just gonna make a half of a heart, right?
Okay. Then what are you gonna do?
And then I'll let you know. Half of a heart is drawn on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then we have to like kind of wrinkle the fabric together, but we have to make sure that it all stays aligned with the line that I drew, right? Just over here. We don't need to do it over there. We just need to do it where the line for the heart is.
So we just do this. That's easy, look.
We're just folding it along the heart line that I drew.
Mommy, it's easy to just do that.
And you might have to like lift up a little bit. So you might have to adjust the material to make sure that you're getting it in that straight line. Because this is where the heart is going to, the outline of the heart is going to show up. So you want to make sure that you're getting it all aligned in a straight line. And if you have to twist the fabric a little bit, that's okay. It's a little bit tricky to do with a towel because a towel has so much fabric. I'm still going along the line of my heart. So I got my towel folded, and the line that I drew is pretty straight. That's where the heart's gonna be. So I'm gonna put my first rubber band right on that line. And I'm gonna put, the rubber band is right across this line.
It's not exact.
As close as you can get it to being exact. So this section on this side of the line is going to be, whatever color you put dye here, that's gonna be your heart. And then,
And I'm gonna pick the color. I think I'm gonna pick a rainbow.
so then just like with any other tie-dye project, you kind of section it off. So like you put another rubber band like on the next section and then a rubber band on the next section. Okay, so we have this section, that's the heart, that's one color. This section is another color. This section is another color, and this is another color.
So we need 4 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We do pink, then yellow, because then right in here it should be a little bit orange, because pink and yellow will make an orangish color.
Pink and yellow make
We could put blue right here, because if yellow is next to blue, then that's going to make kind of a green color.
And then we're going to put purple right here.
Yeah, and then the purple and blue will make like a darker bluish, purple, indigo kind of color, right? So we'll do pink, yellow, blue, purple.
Pink, yellow, blue, purple.
So we have our sections. We're gonna get some dye and some covers to cover our counter, and we're gonna go ahead and get some color in there and see how it looks.
See you when it's done.
I had to go take her shower because it's getting kind of late. She's got to get ready for bed. So I've chosen pink and yellow, which should kind of make an orange color when they mix along that line, and then like yellow and the bluish teal should make kind of like a green, and then you'll just have purple at the end. So should turn out pretty. Hoping that we have enough dye because towels are kind of big and they take up quite a bit of product. So we'll see how it goes. Whoa, that took up a lot of dye. So we'll let that sit and we'll move on to the other colors, and then I'll have to mix the other bottle of pink and hopefully it's gonna be enough. These next sections are even bigger than that one, so I think that it's going to take up even more dye.
Mama.
Hi, baby. I can't pick you up because I have yucky hands. Hi, bye. Okay, well, gonna mix some colors so we can flip it over and do the other side. And hopefully I have enough. I have to mix some of the blue that's not the same with the teal and some of the more of a fuchsia purple with the actual purple. So this is going to be interesting to say the least. See how this turns out.
Hi, I'm back taking my shower.
Oh yeah, are you dressed?
Yeah.
Well, I've used up most of the dye and I ran out of some of the colors that I started with, so I'm kind of scared as to...
Wait, you even used the second colors?
Yeah, so
Wait.
I'm kind of nervous to see what's gonna happen.
Give me a little crisscross your fingers, Bear. And your legs.
And your legs.
I'm not gonna touch anything because I'm clean.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look. You did good on the towel, so you're on the second side.
Yeah, but since I ran out of color, I'm not
Do you
really
think
sure what's
the
gonna
shirts
happen.
Do you think the shirts are gonna be dry before we go to bed? No.
No, you're gonna have to see them tomorrow after school.
I'm glad that I took a shower fast enough, but I need to come back here in time. The video.
Well, I'm just mixing up all kinds of colors because we ran out, so.
Mommy.
Now, I'm pretty much done saturating the whole towel. I did have to improvise and use a bunch of other colors I didn't plan to use because this towel is really big and it took up a lot of dye. So just to cover the white space, I just started adding color just to see what happens. So we'll have to wait and see how this one turns out, but practice makes perfect, so gotta start somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this up, cover it up, and let it sit and dry for 6 to 8 hours, or tomorrow after we've slept and Ava gets home from school, so it'll be longer than that, and then we'll check it out then. So I've wrapped it up in this garbage bag, but it doesn't seem super safe. I think some of the liquid might try to come out, so since I'm probably gonna throw away this plastic tablecloth, since it's got a couple holes and some dye and stuff all over it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the towel that's in the garbage bag in the plastic tablecloth just for more protection while it soaks. Now it's all wrapped up, snug as a bug in a rug, and ready to just sit and soak and do its thing, and we'll check on this tomorrow. Use gloves, but even with using gloves, my fingers did get a little dye on them. So be wary, that does happen. It doesn't look really great for a couple of days, but eventually the dye does come out. Sometimes things like that happen when you're being creative. Okay, so we went ahead and we put them in the washing machine, and we put just a little bit of soap and a large load, and we're gonna go ahead and let that rinse out the rest of the color, and we'll see what it looks like after that. Ava's getting ready for bed, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the tie-dyed items in the dryer. Okay, we're gonna go check our tie-dyed items in the laundry room.